I'm Peter Bruninger, and I'm here with Brett DAgostino from Bully Sound. Brett, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
What are you introducing in Las Vegas this year?
This year at CES, I'm introducing my new line, remote control line level line stage. I've done a new take on some used concepts. I have a separate power supply on this particular chassis. I also have separate control, and all of the processing functions and switching functions and noisy bits are in a second box.
That's a smart design goal there.
A slightly different take, and then all of the critical gain circuits in the analog box are also again separated.
Okay.
This time around, I paid homage to the recording industry. I use a motorized linear encoder for my volume that's going to control a discrete R2R ladder network. And this will again be motorized, and one of the things that to me is when you're at a distance or in your dark, it's very hard to respond to level and where you are with numbers and things of that nature. So we don't have a natural Pavlovian response.
I agree. And a lot of the LED readouts, the numbers are so minuscule that you have to squint and you can't see them unless they're on top.
And, you know, and I like to listen to my hi-fi late at night, and sometimes you just really don't know where you are.
Yeah, I hear you.
I also have gone a step further, and I've always suffered with where do you put external power supplies in your rack, in your critical space that you have in your home. So instead of making boxes that are remotely ported, I decided, well, let's put them in a place where it's convenient. So now I have a base that has mechanical suspension in it for each of these components that isolates them even a step further from footfall and other vibrations in the room.
Look at that. We can demonstrate that, and that's the power of video, as you can see, feel, and touch this. And
really more the duration up and down, but it absorbs a huge amount of energy. And also now, all of these pieces lock into place, so it makes one integral component that sits in your rack. You don't have to find space for the power supplies. Now it's just a product that's whole.
That's totally cool. That's the first I've ever seen that. Well, show us the rest of the system you have here.
Yes, well, today I'm showing VSC 100M monos with the wonderful Vivid Audio B1s. I'm using all transparent ultra cable in this particular installation and their power products, which have certainly tamed a lot of the hotel noise, I must say. My front end, since the preamp wasn't ready for the show, is the Bricasti M1 DAC, which most of you are familiar with. A fantastic product that's feeding the amplifiers directly, and I'm using just my personal music server and, you know, high-res and CD rips for our content today.
Very good. Well, let's, speaking of CD rips and high-res, let's take a listen.
Sure. Let's do that.
Thank you very much, Brett DAgostino from Bully Sound.
A pleasure as always, Peter.
Very good.
Thank you.
We're listening to a little homage Jamal. Bully Sound and Vivid. Sound is smooth and open, and I hate to coin the phrase vivid for Vivid speakers, but it is indeed vivid. Now that's very nice. You can hear the cymbal way back there. Hey Brett, that's great sound. Very good. Las Vegas, Bully Sound.